I am California of the past.
I am California of the past.
I
I am
am
California of the past.
The Carnegie Library in Lincoln, California is 100 years old this year. September 1909 is when it opened, but this isn't the story of the Carnegie's 100th. Today I'm bringing to you the story of the water trough, the trough for horses. Now this trough originated over on the corner of what is now 65 and 5th Street. It was located where the railroad station property was, so that when people came to town with their carriages and their buggies, there was a place for the horses to be watered. And also many of the gentlemen came to town on a single horse. Today, that property is where Ace Hardware Store rests. Unfortunately, the railroad station has been torn down, and the trough moved. Now, when it moved, they decided that it would move to a park in Lincoln, and it became the Rose Garden, and it was very pretty resting there in the Rose Garden. The city left it there for a number of years, and then the Rose Garden wasn't tended to, and it was an eyesore. And this was McBean Park in Lincoln. The trough then was moved, and there is controversy of where it was moved. At one time, it was located, we thought, at the maintenance yard and at the airport. And I can't confirm that. I've only been able to confirm that it went to the airport. We had a lady in Lincoln that was a member of the Friends, and she insisted that the trough be brought back to the courtyard of the library. And it was a number of years she kept asking the council, when are you going to move the trough? When are you going to bring it back? It was finally decided that the courtyard area would be bricked, and then there would be a brick riser for the trough. Now, there are a number of trees and benches in the courtyard, and somehow Eddie Ojeda was able to move a tractor in there and lift the pieces of granite of the old trough and put it back together. Many people do not know that the marble that sits around the tree in the courtyard actually is the old horse trough that was located by the old railroad station. First, the brick was laid and then the granite put on top. Now, the Friends of the Library often have programs where this trough rests, and the children sometimes are actually put inside, and they can just ring around the rosy or ring around the tree. They sit on the outside of the trough, but they don't know that it once was a horse trough. Now, there's several other items that are around the Carnegie. There is a light out in front that is a memorial to Martha Farnsworth. Before the light was put in, at nighttime, the steps were very dark, and it was decided that we needed this. So Martha was very, very instrumental in helping the library, and so in her honor, the Friends decided to put the light in. She passed away in '98. The light did not get in for another 4 years, but finally the plans were drawn, it was accepted, and the friends and family members and friends of the family put the light up. There are 3 benches that the friends and members of families put in to add to the Carnegie and the feeling of a place to rest, a place to sit and read. Beside the light is Gerald and Barbara Jansen's bench. It's in their honor that it was placed by friends and friends of the family. On the other side, it is Walter and Kay Jansen's bench in memoriam to them from the friends and friends of the family. Looking around the courtyard and looking at the other bench, which is in memory of Beulah and Art Level. On the other bench that sits in the courtyard, the Bank of America donated it for because they're a neighbor of the Carnegie, and they wanted to donate that bench, and it too has a bronze plaque. And that's the story of what's outside the Carnegie.